What if I told you that the war in Ukraine isn't just about soldiers on the front lines anymore? It's about something far more insidious. Something that turns every home, every factory, and every gas station into a potential battlefield. Let me break this down for you. Last week, a drone strike in a Russian city killed 13 people, including a child, and left 75 injured. Now, here's what makes this story fascinating. The target wasn't just any building. It was an oil refinery. And this isn't an isolated incident. Ukraine has been launching these attacks almost daily, targeting Russia's energy infrastructure like it's playing a game of chess. But why would they risk so much to hit a refinery 1,200 miles from their border? Let me tell you why this matters. Think about the psychology of war. When you're fighting a country that's literally bombing your cities, you start to feel the war in your own backyard. That's exactly what Ukraine is trying to do. They're not just destroying infrastructure. They're forcing Vladimir Putin to confront the reality that his invasion isn't just a distant conflict. It's a war that's now bleeding into the heart of Russia. And honestly, I think this is one of the most underreported strategies in this war. It's not about winning battles. It's about wearing down a nation's will to keep fighting. Now, here's a detail that really bugs me. The attack on Nizhnekamsk wasn't just about oil. That city is a hub for petrochemicals, which means the ripple effects go way beyond fuel shortages. Imagine a world where your daily commute is disrupted not by traffic, but by a war that's happening thousands of miles away. That's the reality for Russians now. And what's even more interesting is that Ukraine's drones are getting longer range. We're talking about strikes reaching Siberia, 2,000 kilometers from the border. That's not just a technical achievement. It's a statement. Ukraine is saying, we're not backing down and we're not afraid to hit you where it hurts. But let's not ignore the human cost here. When you read about a child being killed in a drone strike, it's easy to reduce it to a statistic. But what that really means is that this war isn't just about geopolitics. It's about real people. The World Health Organization just reported that a warehouse in Ukraine, holding $500,000 worth of medical supplies, was hit twice in 24 hours. No casualties, but imagine the desperation of doctors who suddenly don't have the tools to save lives. That's the hidden war. The one that doesn't make headlines but devastates communities. Here's what I find truly alarming. Both sides are now weaponizing civilian infrastructure. Russia has been hitting Ukrainian cities with missiles and glide bombs, and Ukraine is retaliating by targeting Russian refineries. It's a dangerous escalation that blurs the line between war and terror. And yet, no one seems to be asking the bigger question. How long can this cycle continue before the world realizes this isn't just a war between two nations? It's a war that's destabilizing the entire global energy system? Because if Russia's refineries keep getting hit, oil prices spike, and that affects everyone from your gas tank to your grocery bill. This isn't just a regional conflict anymore. It's a global crisis in the making. So what's next? Will Putin finally sit down at the negotiating table? Or will this spiral into even more chaos? I don't have the answer, but one thing is clear. The war has evolved. It's no longer about who controls the land. It's about who can endure the longest. And if you take a step back and think about it, that's the most terrifying part of all.